Hey everybody, I'm Delicia, and thanks for tuning in to my weekly top 5 cigar picks. These are the cigars that come highly recommended for your week of smoking, so hopefully you get an opportunity to stock up your humidors or smoke them all this week. Returning to the lineup, we have the Rocky Patel Sungrown Maduro. This is the special reserve Lancero, beautiful cigar, especially in the Lancero size. It does come in some other vitolas if you're not a fan of the Lancero. However, I challenge you, if you have never smoked a Lancero, to go out there and find one, and you may as well start with this one because it's a really nice, good flavor and just a beautifully constructed cigar. So this one is featuring a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, Nicaraguan double binder, and Nicaraguan on the filler. You're going to pick up the coffee, the creamy chocolate, kind of black pepper notes in it. It's a medium to full body. In fact, all of these cigars this week are they're not necessarily beginner cigars. They're definitely for the avid smoker or somebody that's been smoking for a little while. They're not ridiculously strong, but they're not mild. They're right around the medium to medium full profile. Moving along to number 4 this week, we have this beautiful Padilla. This is the Finest Hour Oscuro. Lovely lineup of cigars by Padilla, by the way. They have the Finest Hour series. They have the Oscuro, there's a Habano, and there's a Connecticut. So, of course, being a Maduro fanatic, I love the Oscuro on this one. Great flavor. This one's featuring a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, Nicaraguan filler. You get the brown sugars, a dark roast coffee, little bits of black pepper. You pick up kind of a touch of citrus, a little hint of the dark chocolate in there, but really nice cigar as well. Moving along to number 3, this is a very special cigar. So, well, all of them are very special, but this one in particular is called 300 Hands or 300 Manos. So I don't know if you guys have heard prior, they say that right around 300 people actually touch your cigar before you get it. From the seed to the fields, priming, curing, rolling, aging, all of it, packaging, everything. There's around 300 people that they say, again, are involved in the process of single cigars. So this is actually a project that was done by Southern Draw Cigars. Just a beautiful cause. They actually went out and interviewed different people that worked in the factories in Nicaragua. Their cigars are actually made at AJ's factory, and they are actually giving back, I think it's like 25% of the proceeds from the sales of these cigars back to those individuals that were interviewed. Again, just supporting Nicaragua and showing that they're just giving back to the community. A tremendous idea. They really went down to actually making these cards with pictures and stories of all of these different individuals, and I just thought it was just a beautiful cause. I will be doing a review of this one, so I'll touch a little bit more detail on it, but the cigar itself is available in a few different vitolas. There's a Maduro and a Habano. So this one is the Maduro, and it is featuring an Esteli Sungrown Maduro wrapper, Indonesian binder, and Nicaraguan filler. Has the similar profiles. It has the dark chocolates, the cedars, a little bit of leather on this one, hint of kind of like orange rind, and a little bit of coffee. So kind of get all those notes mixed in. Really nice. Again, it's a friendly price point as well. So friendly on the wallet, and again, going to a very good cause. Moving along to what was going to be number 1, but it's actually number 2 this week. This is my old baby. This is a Padron 1964 Anniversario. Beautiful cigar. Those of you who know me, I've always talked about Padron. In fact, it's one that when people ask me, what's your favorite cigar, which I get, those are the 2 main questions I get the most. What's your favorite cigar, and how many cigars do you smoke a day? How many cigars I smoke a day varies by the day. Some days few, some days a lot. It just depends on what the day is. So I can never answer either of those questions. But the closest I will come to saying a favorite cigar would be a Padron 1964. Why? Because it was the cigar that made me fall in love with cigars. I don't feature it very often. I actually don't smoke it very often. I save it for, once in a while so that it keeps that nostalgia. But definitely a great cigar. This one It's basically a Nicaraguan puro. It has a nice Maduro wrapper to it. Tremendous flavor. Again, the coffees, the rich cocos, a little bit of spice, has a nuttiness to it that's amazing. And it produces a beautiful creamy smoke and creamy flavor as well. So this is number 2 this week, because number 1 this week is this beauty that I'm smoking here. I took the band off already. But this is the Joya Cinco Décadas. This is the 50th anniversary tribute to Hoya de Nicaragua, which was the first factory in Nicaragua. They're an amazing company, amazing people behind it. They produce some incredible cigars, and their cigars are just they're great as far as the flavor, but really their quality and their consistency is what stands out to me the most, because I know from firsthand experience of being in their factory multiple times, they really do pay attention to the detail. They take care of their people. They've had some of the same people working for them for forever. I mean, like for years, 30 years and plus. Just they're a great company. Again, a huge family, and the cigar that they put out actually came out last year. It's wonderful. It has a beautiful flavor profile. The actual blend itself is not disclosed, other than to say that they're using prime vintage leaves, which I believe I can taste it. The aging that comes through this cigar is incredible. It's elegant. It has, the nice leathers, aged leather. It has a beautiful aroma. It has, hints of black pepper, hints of cinnamon, little bits of raisin, a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of chocolate. Just a great overall, very balanced stick. It is a little bit higher in the price point, but well worth it. It's around $20 depending on where you can find it. It does come in the Diadema, which I'm smoking. It also comes in a 7x50, so that one might be a little bit easier to find, but just a tremendous cigar. So definitely recommend that you treat yourself. In fact, we're a little bit away, not too far from Father's Day. So this would be a great lineup for Father's Day for the people that are either watching that you want to treat yourself, treat somebody you know, gifts for people. These are great lineups for that. So again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I do wish you all a fabulous Sunday, and I will see you soon. Cheers.